Hello, Roger Smith. How was for you to prepare this match with Chaves without so many players were at the service of the national teams? And on the other hand, how did you leave the club's birthday gala?
Yeah, I think it was a classic national team break. So some players were with their teams, and I think it was for us a very good opportunity to also to rest a little bit and then to start training again. And I think we did very well. And of course now we are also happy to play again. And especially when you play after the national team break, a home match is always good to start. The national team players. All of them came back in a good shape, a little bit tired, but no injuries, so I'm happy about that. That's always what I'm the most afraid of, that they get any injuries. So I think we are in a good shape. It's always demanding, the first match, but I think we are ready to play this match, and I think now the decisive phase of the season is starting. So everything we did the last 8 months or 9 months this season was to be ready for these weeks. So now we have 6 or 7 weeks to play. We are still in 3 competitions, so it's actually it's a special season, because when you are at the end of March and you can still win 3 prizes, then of course is a very good season. And now it's on us to use also this opportunity, this moment to accelerate to our top level in everything. And then everything is possible. So we are looking forward to that. We know tomorrow against Chaves is always difficult to play against this team. Of course, they are in danger to relegate. So they have actually in our stadium nothing to lose. There's nevertheless a good team with a good coach, and so we have to solve this task. And what you said, on Tuesday, the gala was amazing. So you always get a feeling how big the club is. So how much love and passion is in the club. So I always appreciate also to see that, and also how Benfica treat also his history and the former players and everything. So it's always a very special vibe in these moments, and so I'm very happy to be part of that. And now we want to use also the opportunity to make everybody around Benfica and in Benfica happy.
Hello, Mr. Schmidt.
Hello.
Guilherme Portel, live for RTP. In the last championship game, you said that a player like Okshu that did what he did, he couldn't be with the team. Now, have you already talked to him? Can we expect him to be in the squad tomorrow? Thank you very much.
Yeah, like I said, so around Casapia, of course, I have to take care that we are focused on the game, and with this interview, of course, I think it was better to keep him out of the situation, and of course he returned today, and we talked about it, and actually this is exactly like I expected. So it was not his intention to create this noise, this negativity around our team, and I already said before the Casapia match, and also after the Casapia match, that I'm completely convinced of him as a player, quality-wise, and also about his character. And so he did a mistake. So this interview was not good for nobody. Maybe a little bit for you, because you have something to talk about and to have this topic. But for us, for him, for Benfica was not good. So it was very clear. So, but now we have to deal with that, and even when players make mistakes, they are still my players, and I have to support them also sometimes in difficult moments, and that's what we have to do. And we talked about it, and now I think is also the time to speak on the pitch. So to not talk too much about it. So sometimes now is the time. For all of us, not only for him, so to show a very good mentality on the pitch, very good performance on the pitch, and everything what is not good for us, where we lose a little bit, the focus has to be out. So we solve this situation internally, and so now it's time to look forward, and of course he's back in the squad tomorrow.
Hello, Mr. Schmidt, Rui Pedro Rocha, Sport TV. Otamendi and Di Maria can be rested tomorrow before the 2 matches against Sporting. And also a question about Bai, is he fit or not?
Yeah, of course they could rest. The question is if it is good for them to rest. So I think both are players. They like to play consistently, also in a rhythm. So it's not like they sometimes they need rest, like I did sometimes when Angel, when we had too many matches in a row and then big matches upcoming. Then I think sometimes it's wise to keep them out. But both are absolute key players for us, and I think they both performing on top level the whole season. And I think I always have to make a decision what is the best for us and also for the players, that they are able to play this rhythm they showed the last 15 years, and that they are also able after national team matches to return to the club and to play again. So they also showed the last 15 years, and so I have no doubts that they are also ready for tomorrow to play. And Alex Ba is good, so of course we have still an issue, a little bit of load management. So he had a problem, and now we want to take care that we don't get this problem back. So I think at the moment he's fine. I think it was good that he was not playing at the national team. He was back in training, and we try always to give him at the right moment rest. But right now, for tomorrow, he's ready.
Boa tarde, Roger Gonçalo Batista para a CNTV, fazer a pergunta em português. O Di Maria viveu uma altura um pouco conturbada agora, com algumas ameaças de morte feitas a si e à sua família, a família do Di Maria. Tem tido também uma carga bastante elevada de jogos, tanto no Benfica quanto na seleção também, jogou há pouco mais de 24 horas. Pergunto-lhe se acha que o jogador está a 100%, tanto do ponto de vista físico como do ponto de vista mental, para poder contribuir já para o jogo de amanhã, mas também para o resto da temporada.
Yeah, of course, what happened to him and also to his family shows how crazy the world is. So I think it's a disaster, it's a catastrophe that something happens like that. That it also affect a player or a human being. If you get this kind of messages, is very clear. And of course, we try to support him as good as we can. I think he's professional enough and experienced enough to deal also with this kind of situation, but that it is completely difficult and also unusual to have these kind of situations, especially around your family. So it's the worst thing what can happen if somebody is doing something like that. And but of course we talked about it, and yeah, I think he tries to live a normal life. Also, when something like that happens, that there are some thoughts in his head is very clear. So we will try to support him as good as we can.
Boa tarde, Mr. Schmidt. Vou fazer a pergunta em português, vou aproveitar a tradução. A minha pergunta direciona-se mais em relação a Bernat, o lateral esquerdo, que foi visto no treino, e eu queria lhe perguntar se o jogador conta para si, para o resto da temporada, não contar no sentido do jogador da qualidade, mas se ele vai estar recuperado ao ponto de dar o contributo até ao final da temporada. Obrigado.
Yeah, I think we all, and also himself, expect a different season. I think he's a very experienced player, and unfortunately he came with a small injury. He became fit. He played a few minutes for us, 5-6 matches, not whole matches, but some minutes. Then from end of October to now, he's injured, so 5 months already. And I think it's not the moment to think too much about the next season. I think we have to think about this season. At the moment, he's working very hard to come back on the pitch. So he's back in team training this week. So first time after 5 months, he's back on the pitch. And we hope that he's stable, also with the load, with the football load. And then, of course, we also hope that he has an impact in the last 6-7 weeks. So that at the moment is a situation of him. when he comes back into the squad, I have to talk to him after the press conference. But at the moment, it is on a good way, and we hope he will have an impact at the end of the season.
Good afternoon, Roger Schmidt, Rafael Soares Record. Kokshu was in the Turkish national team. I don't know if you watched the games, but do you feel that his role in the national team is different than he has at Benfica?
I think I already said everything about Orkun. So national team, the club is always different. So because there are different players, different tactical approaches. So I'm not thinking so much about the national team. So I think the coaches of the national teams, they have their idea, they have their goals, and they have to use the players like they think is the best for the players. I think what I'm focused on is what happens here in our team, not only about Orkun, so in general. So I think the players who going to the national team, they always like to go there because it's a big honor for all of them. All the teams are preparing now for the tournaments in summer, for the Copa, for the European tournament here. So I think there are two different things, the national team and the club, and I'm completely focused on the club.